Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Carry for King Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. The defense not biting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll look for Flowers downfield. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And if you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
In motion, Lamb. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 4. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on second down. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Second and goal. They'll send Flowers in motion. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. talk things over before third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Here we go. Burrow fires quick to Higgins. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Gun. Got.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. 33 yards.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. McPherson is good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
180. It's up.
Play action now. Jackson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jordan Battle from his secondary spot makes his way in and takes down the QB.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
3rd and long for Jackson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 16. Brings up
to throw. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. And they turn it over on downs as we get to the end of the quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Motion, change.
Burrow will shovel ahead to the receiver. He'll take this forward for about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Cut. Right 80. 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Browns. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
On the move left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. We'll try and run the option left. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw that.
The score, that is 14.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play.
Derrick Henry. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. That.
They'll run here with Brown. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 38 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Stop.
On first down, Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Stop. 180. Race hot. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down, Burrow. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Forced to his right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a big play. A little unscripted there. Greg, that is what tight ends do so well. Hey, you lived it. What are you thinking when the quarterback's on the move out of the pocket?
Scramble drill is the most difficult play to defend down here in the red zone, Mike. It stresses the coverage so much. When you snap your head around of your designed route and you see your quarterback has gotten moved off this spot, now it's just scramble rules. Stay in phase. Work friendly in the same direction as the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Nice up. What? In.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. His pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get this off to Hill. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Jackson. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Easy, Russ.
On play action, here's Jackson. Rolling right. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Jackson up top again. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up 1st down. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Again, it's Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Brian Cook.